lesson, we're going to learn how to increase and decrease a certain quantity by a given ratio. Sometimes questions may be given in a way that we are asked to increase or decrease a certain quantity by a given ratio. And when increasing a quantity by a given ratio, the ratio, for example, A to B, if you are to increase a quantity, the value of A is usually bigger than the value of B. On the other hand, if you are to decrease, the value of B is usually bigger than the value of A. So, for example, I have example 1 here. You say increase 450 by the following ratio. If you look at this, you see that the first number here is greater than the second. The same thing here is greater than this. The same 5 is greater than 2. 7 is greater than 4, and so on and so forth. So in increasing a quantity by a given ratio, the first number is usually bigger than the second number. Why the reverse is the case for decreasing a quantity by a given ratio. Like example 2, we have to decrease 890 by the following ratio. You can see that in this case, the second number is bigger. 3 is bigger than 2, 6 is bigger than 5, 12 is bigger than 7, and 4 is bigger than 1. So the point I'm trying to make, when increasing a quantity, the first number, the number that comes first in the ratio is usually bigger than the last one. So with that, let's answer this question. We were to increase 450 by a 9 to 5, and the ratio of 9 to 5. That means we're going to remember 9 to 5 means 9 over 5. So 9 over 5 we multiply by the quantity, which is 450. 5 here 1, 5 here 90. The 90 times 9 is 9 times 9 is 81. Then put the 0. 90 times 90 times 9 rather is 810. So we've increased this number, this quantity here by 9 to 5, which gives us 810 as the new number. Then for the second, which is 4 to 3, that is 4 over 3 multiplied by 450. 3 here 1, 3 here 2, 150. 150 times 4, 600 also. Yes, 600, I'm right, because 15 times 4 is 60. So we will increase that by that ratio. Then the third one, have 5 to 2, that will be 5 over 2 multiplied by 450. 2 here, 2 in 4 is 2, 2 in 5 is 2, remember 1. Put the 1 there, that is 10. 2 in 10, 5. 225 times 5. We use calculator to make it faster. Times 225 is 1125. 1125. Then lastly, 7 to 4. That will be 7 over 4 multiplied by 450. Then I'll use a calculator to make it faster. Then 7 times 450. Then divided by 4. 787.5. 787.5 is the increased value of that quantity based on the ratio given. Then in the second example, we have to decrease 890 by the following ratio. The first ratio is 2 to 3. That will be 2 over 3 multiplied by 890. I use a calculator fast to make it faster. 2 times 890 and divided by 3. That is 593.3. 593.3. And for B, I have 5 to C. That is 5 over 6 multiplied by 890. 5 times 890, then divided by 6. 741.67 approximately. 741.67. And for question C is 7 to 12, that is 7 over 12, and multiply by the quantity, which is 890. 7 times 890. 7 times 890 is, and divided by 12. 519.16 or 17 approximately. 17. And lastly, question D, we are decreasing by 1 to 4, which is 1 over 4 multiplied by 890. 1 times 890 still remain 890. Then divided by 4, divided by 4, 222.5. Okay, that is how to increase and decrease the quantity by a given ratio. You multiply the ratio by the quantity, and if it is increased, the first ratio, that is the numerator, is usually bigger than the denominator when the ratios are expressed in fractions. If it is decreased, the reverse is the case. The numerator is less than the denominator when you express the ratio in fraction. Then you multiply the fraction by the quantity you want to increase or decrease. That brings us to the end of this class on increasing or decreasing quantity by a given ratio. Hope to see you in our next class. Thank you.